I still feel ugly sometimes.
Recently, Clara Dao has been everywhere. Everyone is hating on her and criticizing her, but I really don't get it. I mean, yeah, I do get that she used to be all about flat chest and body positivity, and now suddenly she got a boob job. But if you followed her regularly, you would have seen this coming. Many of her videos felt performative for a long time. Let me break it down to you and explain when and why it happened. Well, in the beginning, she was genuine. When she uploaded her first video in 2019, she wanted to inspire people. She wanted people to feel good when they visited her channel.
So I hope that when you come to my channel, you can receive this rush of energy, of positivity, of abundance, of love, and good vibes, and everything that is juicy and delicious.
She wanted to create her own brand, just like her description box says. And back then, you can see she was passionate about the things she was talking.
I really don't need to do my hair or change my clothes to be beautiful, to look good. My beauty is here. It's on my face, it's in my heart.
So first, she tried everything, motivational, relationship, room tours videos, everything. She was testing what sticks on YouTube and what doesn't. I'm guessing she got the average views like most new channels get. Then one day, she uploaded a video about her flat chest and boom, it went viral. And I'm sure she loved it. And as a content creator, I'm assuming she wanted to create that magic again. So she kept making videos about having flat chest and being skinny. She got views but not at same level like this video. So eventually, she broke down.
I feel so happy when I post a video or to read someone's comment or to read someone's DM. Then I hope to change their perspective and how they think and how they can accept themselves more, and I love that. I really do. And this is really what I love doing. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I don't know why. I'm even crying. I'm just like so emotional. But this is really it, this is really what I want to do for my life. And I can't put my worth in a number. I can't do that anymore.
And it's normal. A lot of creators go through this. You start doubting yourself when views don't come in like they used to, especially after going viral once. It's kind of like a drug, that rush of dopamine. And here's where passion turns into addiction, the addiction to go viral. So maybe that's what happened to Clara too over time.
I felt the pressure, and I felt, and when my videos doesn't perform as well as that video, I felt like I'm a failure. I felt like I fell behind. So that's honestly what happened after I went viral. I was on the moon for like a week, and then for the next 2 months, I was in just a complete mess, a complete emotional and mental mess of I always wanted more and 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 more, and then kept comparing myself to other people and felt like I'm not enough, like I was not video successful.
She knew flat chest content worked, so she kept doing it even though it started to feel stale after a while. Some fans felt that too. They said her content was becoming repetitive, that her whole personality revolved around being flat. One Redditor said, "While I do appreciate her effort to create a safe space for girls, her content feels a little repetitive to me, like her whole personality revolves around being flat." Another said, "Body positivity content is okay once in a while, but when it's your sole genre, it becomes icky and way too preachy." I feel like even Claire started feeling that too.
What I do on Instagram and TikTok become redundant, and I get sick of my own content. I get tired of talking about the same thing.
But what can she do? She couldn't just abandon the whole thing. Those videos got views. People still found it relatable, so she kept making the same videos over and over again, and she did it for 6 years. Of course, you're gonna get burnout eventually, and while all of this was going on, there were other changes too.
Over the last few months, I have changed into a completely different person. And the thing that started that transformation was a breakup. If you wake up one day and just feel like you want to completely change your avatar, you want to completely change your life and change your outlook, you can totally transform and be a completely different version of yourself compared to before.
Her face started to look different. Her hair, her eyes, her lips, they looked slightly different. Not everyone noticed her lips and eyes, but some did. Someone commented, "It seems like she had a lip fillers, rhinoplasty, and double eyelid surgery." I don't understand if it's a lip fillers or just a makeup plus filter. Her channel can be inspiring, but her sincerity never passes me. She says she has overcome insecurity, but lately she seems obsessed with beauty. Honestly, I kind of felt the same. Slowly, she started caring more about beauty, even though she was still posting about self-love and inner beauty. And look, that's not a bad thing. But it became weird when she kept making videos pretending that thin lips were her insecurity, while her lips were not thin anymore. It felt like she stopped believing in whole love your body as it is message.
Goodbye.
But when will I see you again?
Oh, never, never.
Never?
Well, maybe someday.
When? Tomorrow?
Oh, no.
But she kept saying it because that was her brand, and because those videos still perform well on social media. But inside, she was tired, you could tell. She might have realized that what she was preaching didn't feel 100% true anymore, because she started liking herself more after changing her hair and look.
Since I had this hair color, I feel like my confidence level has gone up another level. I'm inspired to try out many new makeup styles, new clothing style, and just really experiment with my look. And I feel like I rediscover my love for makeup.
Her fans also liked her new look, and eventually, maybe she thought, what if I get boob job? Now, this wasn't random. She had thought about it before.
Which is last year when I was 19, I seriously contemplated having breast augmentation. I only gave up the idea when I found out that if you have a boob job, you're likely to have to get it redone every 5 or 10 years, and I don't want to go through that. So I made a commitment to myself that from this day, I'm gonna learn to love my flat chest for what it is.
In her earlier videos, she says she didn't want one, but she also says she was considering it and starting. So it wasn't like she never thought about it. But now, after changing her style, her face, her hair, she felt more confident. The boob job was just one more step, and maybe she thought it would finally stop people from talking about her flat chest all the time. She had already gone through jaw surgery, which changed her life a lot. She also got her eyebrows microbladed before 2019, and that helped her too.
So I used to not have any eyebrow whatsoever. In summer 2016, when I came back to Vietnam, my stepmom suggested me to get my eyebrows microbladed, and it was one of the best decisions that I made that year or in my life.
And later came the lips, the eyes, and now maybe she thought, if I get a boob job, maybe life will get even better. So she went and did it. And now, she looked confident. You can see it in her videos, she is happy. She loves herself now more.
Face pretty, name pretty, attitude pretty, body pretty, smile pretty, soul pretty, energy pretty. Everything just gorgeous about her.
I know we all say love yourself and accept your insecurity, but let's be real. If given the chance, a lot of people would do the same thing she did, because fighting the beauty standard every day is exhausting. And we have all seen how pretty people get treated differently in day-to-day life. Yes, pretty privilege exists. It's just a fact. You have to choose your battle. Either you fight the system or you go with it.
I still feel ugly sometimes. I feel like for so long we look at social media influencers, celebrities, and we look at their perfect images, or even just look at their normal images, or look at other people in our life that we feel like they're so pretty and we're not as pretty as them, and they're just so superior in some way, and that we can never match up, and somehow life is just so unfair. Somehow they just have the perfect bone structure, the perfect facial features, and we don't have those features, and we feel like we're not pretty enough, and that we feel like we don't look good enough, and I want you to stop thinking that someone is so much luckier than you because they have fair skin, they have little nose, they have plump lips, they have big eyes, so they are prettier than you. No, get rid of that. Because it is not true. There's no one type of beauty.
I know it's sad, but it is what it is. And for Clara, she had nothing holding her back anymore. She was already tired of the same content and she wanted something new.
For so long, I built this entire platform based on one mission, flat chest confidence. I was doing it for 6 years since 2019. I made over 900 videos on the topic. And I wanted a shift in my content, in my message, and in how I express myself. I just had this look, this aesthetic my
whole life, and now I just want to see what the opposite feels like. For fun, for curiosity, for me.
She was also experimenting with her look for some times, and now she wanted more. So why shouldn't she get the boob job she always wanted since she was a teen? She knew it would make her more conventionally pretty and make her life easy, especially when you have been bullied and shamed for having a flat chest for her whole life. We don't know what she has been through, so no, I'm not angry at her, I understand. Because I can tell she cared a lot about appearance. Even when she was asked about what she liked most about her boyfriend, she said his muscles multiple times on TikTok.
Favorite thing about each other physically? At the beginning, it was his bicep. He was so hot that I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter if he's broke. It doesn't matter if you don't have money. He's hot. That's enough.
Yeah, she says beauty is on inside, but clearly she was first attracted to his looks. And since we are talking about her ex, let's talk about their breakup. Because something feels so fishy about their whole relationship.
I literally never dated anyone without a car. Like, there's no way that we have like long-term potential because I can't be with someone who's broke and someone who's bad with money.
I remember when we went to a restaurant and you told me that it's your expectation that the guy should always pay. I was kind of disappointed. I thought you could low-key be a sugar mommy.
Their couple content always felt so performative and staged. No doubt they were great friends, but I don't think they were planning to be together for a long time.
So I just found out today that most people only date to marry. Like, they only date people they see a future house, family, kids with. And I'm like, why? Like, I get the fear of heartbreak and that totally will suck, but it's like, doesn't the human connection and love make it so worth it? Like, you'll always have that. That's never gonna go away. Like, why would you close yourself off to one of the most beautiful human emotions there?
I feel like it was all for the content. The whole relationship was for content. Because even after their breakup, they posted a Q&A video that filmed a few days before their breakup. Watching it feel weird because they were both happy and normal in that video, and then it felt like breakup came out of nowhere. Not only that, they were also uploading reels together on their Instagram and TikTok. I guess they didn't want to lose money on their already short couple content. Also, after breakup, he was seen partying and making TikTok videos about it. And when he talked about breakup, he was all smiling and shirtless.
It was a decision that we made because we simply just wanted different things. You know, I moved back to the Philippines 2 months ago, and I just love the Philippines, man. And you know, she wanted to live in her beach house in Vietnam, which by all means is her dream life, and I'm super happy for her. But we just talked about it, and it seemed like the right time to just let each other be free and just work on things we're excited about again. You know, I think it was a dream starting YouTube and social media, you know, getting up to 2 million followers on that account. But I'm excited for what's gonna come.
And in another video, he said it was all for the plot.
I used to do shirtless book reviews on social media. 200,000 followers in 2 months. Bro, just be yourself. You can imagine how my friends and family all judged me, especially in Asia, which is super conservative. But honestly, I just wanted to prove it so badly to myself that I could actually do it. That I wasn't bound to anybody's opinions, that I could do content. And I wanted to prove to myself that I was free. Yo, I literally did a couples channel. Like, who does that? Live your life, do it for the plot, no matter what people say. So one day I'm gonna look back at this period in time and I'll be like, yo, that was pretty fun.
So I have a date tonight. She's Filipino, she's older than me, and I already know what my comments are gonna say. They're gonna be like, oh, you're such a red flag, you move on so fast. I'm like, yo, do I look like a red flag to you? Actually, I look like a red flag. Ha ha, it is not about looks, it is about behavior and intentions.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like their relationship was not as deep and real as they showed on couple content. And while here, Clara was posting sad videos about missing him and then later on moving on. It all feels calculated to me. For me personally, I don't care what they do. I never follow them closely. But for audience, I just want to say one thing. You don't really know these people. Don't trust everything you see on camera. Don't let people benefit off of your emotions and identity. I know she says she will not do the boob job, but look at her now.
Hit anybody?
Yes, I did have a boob job.
She also said her page was for people to feel good about their insecurity. But I guess people change over time.
A large percentage of body positivity influencers are part of the body positivity movement because they don't like their bodies. They don't like the circumstances they are in. And therefore, they have to find a way to convince themselves that their bodies and the circumstances they are in are actually likable and good because there's nothing else they can do about it. That is why, after they've made money from promoting that body positivity, they change their bodies. If you hinge your self-love and self-love journey to strangers on the internet, you are setting yourself up for failure.
Also, big companies and influencers knows how to take advantage of your feelings. They will say what you want to hear, they will show what you want to see, and they will profit off of it. So, be your own person, do you, love yourself. And if you can't love yourself right now, that's okay too, take your time. Sometimes as you age, it gets easier, and if it doesn't, try to improve yourself. But don't jump to surgery as your first solution. And just don't make influencers your role models. They are in it for money and fame, and most will do anything for it. And for Clara, I don't agree, but I understand. We all are on this planet to be happy and experience different things in life. So live the way you want. At the end of the day, we are all humans, and humans change with the time.